The next of our petitions is petition 1941 to stop the destruction of headstones within community cemeteries, lodged by Councillor Andrew Stewart Wood, calling on the Parliament to urge the Government to monitor and regulate actions taken by local authorities when undertaking their statutory duty of ensuring health and safety within our cemeteries. We also last considered this petition on the 19th of April 2023 and at that point agreed to write to the Scottish Government. Their response states that once finalised, the new burial regulations will set out minimum standards for all burial authorities in Scotland and work alongside existing guidance and a burial code of practice. Regulations will also be brought forward to introduce inspection for burial, cremation and funeral directors, with inspectors inspecting against the legislation, guidance and codes of practice. 2 public consultations have taken place in relation to this work. The committee has also received a written submission from David Brunton outlining concerns specifically about the Scottish Borders Council Cemetery Improvement Programme, and he states that the guidance has not been followed in practice and that the use of individual notices for signalling planned works on cemeteries needs to be enforced. He raises concerns about listed building consent not being obtained prior to works being carried out and poor communication when seeking information from councils about their rationale for taking stones down. Colleagues will remember the evidence session that we did have and the quite graphic illustrative examples that were provided to the committee of the way in which headstones had been routinely destroyed in cemeteries without reference to any of the families concerned. However, there does appear to be progress being made by the Scottish Government in this regard. It throws up a number of issues beyond even the ones we're considering here, of which I'm aware. Do we have any suggestions as to how we might proceed? Mr Torrens.
Thank you, Convener. In this case, you know how I like to close petitions down when the government's actually gone into consultation, but I would actually like the committee to write to the Scottish Government to seek an update on the consultation on the burial regulation, specifically to ask when the consultation responses will be published and the work it intends to prioritise as a result of the responses it has received.
Yes, I think that there's quite widespread interest still, and this is represented to me by colleagues from all parties around the country in relation to how this is going to progress. Mr Chowdhury?
Yeah, I don't know if there... Sorry, do I need to press? Yeah, thank you. Can you also ask if there is any database of, if there is any linkage of the family? Because if something goes wrong with the stone, do we have the contact details of the family?
I think we can, but I think also we know that we have. I think we've got evidence to that effect, and it's very, very fractured. I think, depending on individual practice. So I don't think the answer to that was I don't think there is any national database of these matters. Can we ask anyone then to see if that can be provided? But we can certainly see whether anybody's given any thought to whether that might be an option. Thank you. Are we content to proceed on that basis? Sure. We are. Thank you. That brings